What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Drew. Welcome to another episode of Winners Win Finance. Today we're going to be talking about how I just landed a six-figure job using LinkedIn and only LinkedIn. Now, I was searching for jobs for over 4 different months. I had some jobs that I liked that were really good, but to be honest with you, the amount of opportunity I was getting just off using LinkedIn properly was a huge difference. So without any further ado, please like, subscribe, and leave a comment below, and let's get right into this video. Alright guys, so the first thing that I want to kind of give y'all when it comes to using LinkedIn effectively is going to be something I've been using, and I think it's going to be the actual reason why I just landed my job. And the first thing that I really want to talk about is establishing a relationship with recruiters. And what I mean by that is a lot of people will apply for a position, they'll have an interview, and maybe they don't get the job and they never talk to the recruiter ever again. I think that is a huge mistake because my relationship that I've built with many different recruiters was actually a key reason to landing my job. And what I mean by, establishing a relationship, or at least how I've been establishing a relationship, is for every job that maybe I interviewed for and I didn't get the job, I reached back out to the recruiter, said, hey, thank you for this opportunity. I'm glad that we were able to connect, and I hope to be hearing more opportunities from you in the future. And just leaving, a little message on LinkedIn like that after, I interviewed and didn't get the position made a huge difference because those recruiters would reach out to me about other positions maybe that I was a better fit for, right? So now I'm getting positions from maybe 10 to 12 different recruiters that I've established a relationship with, and they're sending me a bunch of different positions that they think I may be a perfect fit for. Now that started, also generating even more random opportunities that I got. So it was kind of a snowball effect, and one of the biggest tips I could give you when it comes to finding a job on LinkedIn, and that is just making relationships with recruiters and, constantly building your connections. Now, there's a lot of basic tips out there for LinkedIn. I'm not going to go over the basic tips, like you should have 500 connections minimum on your LinkedIn profile. That's one of the first things you should do is build up your connections and stuff like that. But I want to talk about what really got me this job and the tip that I think is going to give y'all the most value today. And that is going to be whenever you are applying for a position and you get that email saying, hey, we have an interview, next Wednesday, and your interview panel is going to be here with, Sasha, whoever, and Toby, whoever. But the important piece is they gave you 2 different names of people that are going to be interviewing you. Could be just one person, but a lot of times I'll get a panel of interviewers for these jobs, right? And in my specific example, I had 2 people. One was a soft skills interview and one was more of a technical interview. So what I did was I got each of their names. I went into LinkedIn and I searched their name, first and last name, right? I found actually both of them on LinkedIn and I did my homework. This is what really got me the job because I looked at, for example, on the soft skills interview, I was able to look at her background, do some homework on what her interests were, what she was liking, what she was posting about. And I saw one specific thing that we had in common. She was also a huge gamer. She came from, another game development company that I was a big fan of, Blizzard. I'm not talking about Blizzard, but anyways, I found something that I could relate to her with. And this was the game changer that really got me the job because when I had the interview, she asked me the question, what do you do in your free time? And you'll get this all the time in your soft skill interviews. And the first thing I brought up was gaming, specifically a game that was made by her company that she worked for before the one I was just interviewing. And so we had an immediate connection. We started talking about this gaming and how nerdy we were and this and that. And when I had made an instant connection with this recruiter, or actually it was the director that was interviewing me of the whole department. So it was kind of a big deal. And I think it was actually the main reason why I got the job. Just because we connected and we had something that we could relate to, and I was able to find it and pretty much make that connection immediately. Because I did my homework, guys. You have to do your homework. So every time you get, your interview and they give you the name of the person interviewing, look them up on LinkedIn. Do some homework about them. What are they interested in, What is something that you can bring up during the interview that might spark an immediate connection, right? So that is going to be the big tip of the day, guys. The last and final tip that I wanted to talk about that I've been doing that has really been helping me is whenever you're getting an opportunity that may not fit your role, or maybe the salary that they're offering isn't enough, don't ignore it. Just because it's not a good fit for you, maybe it's not enough salary, doesn't mean you can't respond. Because what happens for me and what I learned was that I was missing out on a lot of opportunities by ignoring anybody that would send me some type of request that I wasn't interested in. Instead, what you should do is, hey, thank you for reaching out for this opportunity. This isn't necessarily a good fit for me. In the interest of saving both of us time, I'm not interested in the position. And this will help the LinkedIn algorithm. Just telling people no commonly, for whatever reason, put me in the algorithm and was pushing me out to more and more people. So I was getting more opportunities just by saying no and saying that I'm not interested in some positions. This is a very, very, huge tip that I see a lot of people mess up. They just ignore stuff they're not interested in. Don't just ignore. Respond back to them, okay? And say that you're not interested and why you're not interested. But also, like I said, you want to establish relationships. But this is what I do. And if you have something that, kind of fits this kind of area of expertise, then maybe I would be more interested in that opportunity. So say no, give a reason why, and then also tell them what you are looking for a specific position, right? But yeah, guys, these are like the best 3 tips that I can give you on your LinkedIn and your job hunting. If you want some more tips and tricks, please leave a comment below. Let me know something that has helped you, or maybe I'll make a whole separate video of more basic tips that just you can work on getting your profile in shape and stuff like that. But that's going to be it for today's video. Please like, subscribe, leave a comment below. But thank you for stopping by, guys. I'm going to go ahead and get out of here. I will talk to y'all later.